now at the classical squat movement, which is with a barbell on your back. The first portion of this movement will be looking at unracking safely, establishing a foot position, and then executing the movement with correct stance. The primary movers of this exercise are your quads, your hamstrings, and your glutes. Respective to the squat, nearly everything is recruited in this movement. So scapular tension, traps, shoulders, lower back, spinal erectors. This is an all-in-one exercise in effect. So with your body, the first point to make is when you unrack the bar. To safely unrack a bar, to execute a squat, you should aim to get yourself underneath the bar and to stand up. What is not optimal is what a lot of people make the mistake of doing, is tipping forward to unrack and then tipping backwards. And this provides an unhealthy hyperextension of the lower back. So point one is to get yourself underneath the bar and stand up and step back. In establishing a foot stance, the minimum width to squat ideally is heels under shoulders. Any wider, you can experiment with wider stances in order to recruit more of your glutes, but typically the starting point for most people with a squat is heels under shoulders. Toe position, with reference to effective leg and squat, lunge, press mechanics, you would look to point your toes outward consciously to a point where it becomes comfortable for you and you feel you are at your optimum working angle for your knee joint. So, in executing the movement, you want to keep your head up and your back in a completely upright position, and in your mind you need to focus on sitting on a chair in an exaggerated motion. So like you would sit down to dinner at a posh restaurant or something similar, you need to have that image in your mind, and that will help you maintain proper spinal position and proper contraction of your legs when executing. So if you'd like to first unrack by standing underneath and standing up, that's it. Establish your stance, heels under shoulders, toes pointed outwards. Head up and visualize sitting down on a chair in an exaggerated motion. And the breathe out position will be breathing out on the